Good morning. It is another Saturday A2 service stop. We are on this lane, number 40. One of the issues they have described is that something is wrong with the solenoid. It won't cycle the machine, or it stays constantly engaged. We're going to figure out what's going on. The reset button on top of the circuit box has been unplugged. I don't know. Yeah, you guys can't see that. That's out of shot. We're not going to focus on that right now. What we are going to do is an ohms test on the solenoid to see if that solenoid coil is in good working order or not, or if somebody may have inadvertently put a dud on this machine. I mean, it happens. It's not the first time. So I'm going to set my meter to ohms. I'm going to turn the light on so I can see it a little better. It's kind of dark in here. We're going to unplug the cycle solenoid from the wire channel. We're going to meter leg 1 and leg 2. And hopefully we get 100 ohms or better. You guys, I don't know if you can see it. This is kind of weird. Maybe it's my meter. Focus. Focus. 99.9, but for some reason the circuit keeps opening. You see it flashing. OL, that's open line. That's weird. I don't know what's going on here. So we're going to have to crack the cover off of the solenoid housing and take a deeper look. I'm going to reposition you guys so you can see a little bit better. Alrighty, I went to fetch some tools. We should have everything we need. You guys can see a little bit better what's going on here. Well, I can tell you right now what some of the issue is. You guys can't see, my hands are in the way. Look at how flippy floppy that solenoid is. So somebody's put a Deltrol solenoid in this, and they've reused the Guardian plunger. The Guardian brand plunger is a different diameter than the Deltrol plunger. These two are not interchangeable. Let me put you guys on pause again. I'm going to run down to the shop. I'm going to find the correct part. I know they've got them. They come brand new with every solenoid. Well, after 10 minutes of rifling through the stuff winch, I wasn't able to find another solenoid plunger, but I did find another, what looks like a new Guardian type solenoid. So we're going to take the Deltrol solenoid out and match it up with the Guardian solenoid plunger that's already installed. So we're going to have to take the cover off. Take the solenoid plunger out. Hopefully this pin, yep, good, it has an O-ring. Finagle that out, all right. And link drops, plunger drops. There we go. Plunger and link are out. There is no bottom screw in this cover. Okay. I don't know if you guys want to look in there. It's hard to see. It's kind of dark, but yeah, the wiring's a little old and crumbly. So let's wonder if we can clean that wire up while we're here. Would not be a bad idea. Is it going to be 5/16? No. know what size it is. Pliers, because I didn't bring a 1/4 inch. Didn't think I would need it. Oh no, this is a self-tapping screw. It's becoming difficult to unthread. There we go. Alright, wire 1, wire 2 come off. I don't think these wire nuts were on there super tight, but yeah, we need to feed. Actually, wiring isn't that bad. It looked like the insulation was cracking, but it's still soft and squishy. You just need a little more lead sticking out on the end. Go ahead and strip that back just a little more. Or not. Please cooperate. Thank you. Alright, so I've got all that right there. Set that aside. I've got 2 screws. Oh no, these are small also. What? Hang on, I gotta go get more tools. I have the every size driver. I don't want to have to walk all the way back to my toolbox. Alright, so we're using screws with a 1/4 inch head on this. Not unheard of, but not the most common size. Alright, Deltral solenoid is out. Guardian type solenoid is coming in. We're not going to tighten these screws up just yet. Oh no. These are not the right. So now I have to go find more screws. Oh boy, this just keeps getting more and more interesting. I miraculously found a little baggie full of the original hardware that came off of this the other day, so we are in very good shape here. Alright, new solenoid, Guardian type coming in. That was my knee. Pay no attention. Alright, this type of solenoid should have 5/16 heads on the mounting screws, and we do. I'm not going to make these tight yet. We still have to do a cycle solenoid adjustment. Just want to make sure they're not going to go anywhere. Alright, we're going to take one leg. I like to twist these a little bit before I put them in the wire nut. Might do something, might not. Depends on who you talk to. I'm also going to pre-twist them a little bit. This and the other strand that's in the box, you guys can't see. It's a really weird angle. Alright, one wire nut. Twist. Join that to the other lead. Twist those two together. Then bring in the second wire nut. 2 wire nuts. And a ground. What's gonna fit? I'm not sure. One of these will fit. This will fit. Awkward angle. Urgh. The ground on the case right here. Please thread in. It's such a tiny screw. You guys can't see anything. Frustrating. There we go. Ground is on. Alright. 1/4 inch. Tight. Alright, let's get our cover back on. Make sure to tuck those wires. You don't want them pinched in between the cover and the mount plate. The mount plate's loose also, so we're going to have to tighten that up a bit. Not the biggest issue. Got one. That nut does not belong with that screw. Yeah. Alright, well, let's put the hardware that came out of there back in. Because we know that worked. Okay, one screw on the top. Well, I don't have another screw for that bottom cover. This one down here, that screw, that might be, oh wait, what is this? Maybe we got lucky. There is an Allen head bolt just laying in the well down here, and a nut. Do they mate up? Negative. Will the nut mate up with some other hardware I have up here on the platform? Yes, yes it will. Okay, great. Replace the missing bolt in the bottom section of the cover. Come on. Can't see what I'm doing here. There it is. That's in. Washer. Lock washer. And the nut. Go ahead and tighten those cover screws down. 11/32 for that nut. Correct. 5/16 for the head of the screw. Correct. That's tight. Top one was weird. We're gonna need a 1/4 inch. That. 5/16 for the nut. Mismatched hardware. I don't mind. It works. Alright, we're going to put the plunger back in. Face the hole. Left to right. Get our solenoid link. Just rest it there for a minute. Alright, the pin is coming in. Lift the solenoid plunger up and align the hole with the plunger and the link. Oh, I missed. Do it again. Fail. All right. We have a little teeny tiny baby O-ring. It's gonna go underneath. Yeah, I'm a lefty, and I usually do this where the camera's at. I don't want to move everything around, so now I have to find a new way to do this. Uh-oh. This may not be working. Nope, I dropped it. Hold on, cut. Let's try this again, shall we? Go in with our O-ring on the plunger. See how easy that was now? Alright, that looks good. We're set. We got to take care of the wobbly part first, and then we'll make our adjustments. I'm not sure what happened here. It looks like, yeah, that's not going anywhere. So what happened is the original threads inside of the gearbox have stripped out for the original bolt. They ended up tapping and threading new threads inside of the steel spacer that's pressed into the gearbox. Unfortunately, they didn't go deep enough, or they used too long of a bolt in this case. Yeah, it's not good. I can't tighten that bolt up anymore. I'm going to try and tighten the 1/4 bolt here at the bottom, see if I can sturdy that up. We want to go tight, but we don't want to go too tight. We probably already have stressed out aluminum threads inside of the gearbox, but that's better. I'm happy with that. So the next step is to go to 180 and set the height of our solenoid. I don't know if you guys probably can't see, but these two screws, they're in slots, so you can move that solenoid up or down. So we're gonna do that real quick. I'm gonna pause it because it's noisy. This is why every day is a surprise. I went to turn the machine on and literally nothing happened. The ball booster kicked on, but that was it. I'm gonna do it again on camera so you guys can see what I see. Thing turned on, nothing. I'll show you why. You see that motor cord? It's hanging down. It's supposed to go into that wire channel. So that's why the motor doesn't run. Let's plug it back in. Let's see if it goes now. Oh, did not quite stop at 180. We went a little past. Well, let's back it up. We'll do it manually. That's pretty good. So what we're looking for, if we look, we need to be able to lift up on our solenoid plunger. And we're looking for a gap right here between the shoulder and the roller. Oh man, I'm blanking on what book spec is, but I usually do, I don't know, maybe 3/30 seconds. I wouldn't go any bigger than 3/16 of an inch on that gap. I like to go a little bit smaller. We're above a 1/4 inch right now, so that's way too ginormous. 5/16. We're gonna loosen the two screws that mount the solenoid. We're going to hold the plunger up until we achieve the gap that we're looking for. We're good, okay. And then we're going to tighten the solenoid mounting screws. I have a tiny gap. Probably, I would say, 1/8 of an inch, but that looks good. So let's go ahead, lock those screws down. I have forgotten to plug the cycle solenoid back into the wire channel, so let's do that real quick. Twist lock engaged. All right, let's go back on. nitpick all day long. There's a million things to do here. It's going to be one of those never-ending type projects. But in this case, the solenoid was their issue. It has been fixed. It functions fine. We're going to wrap this up and move on to the next thing.